Are you over age 60? Avoid these 7 foods if you want to protect your memory. Hi, Guardians of Health. Ready to transform your health today? Did you know some common foods could be sabotaging your memory and even speeding up your brain's aging? Yes, what we put on our plate every day can have a direct impact on our mental health, especially after age 60, when the brain needs extra protection and care. Many of these foods sneak into our meals, bringing hidden risks to our cognitive health. Studies show that sugars, trans fats, and ultra-processed foods are among the biggest threats to brain health, promoting inflammation and accelerating the breakdown of neural connections. Additionally, the excess sodium and preservatives found in canned and processed meats can compromise blood circulation and contribute to cognitive issues over time. Today, I'm sharing the 7 foods to avoid if you want to protect your memory and keep your mind sharp. We'll dive into why each one poses a risk and how to make choices that support your brain health. These are simple tips you can start using right away to make a real difference. Food number 1, added sugars. Too much added sugar is one of the worst enemies of brain health, especially if you want to keep your memory sharp. Found in sweets, sodas, processed foods, and even in some healthy items like yogurt and boxed juices, these sugars cause blood sugar spikes that strain the metabolic system and promote inflammation, directly affecting brain cells. Studies show that high glucose levels are linked to cognitive decline and even an increased risk of diseases like Alzheimer's. In excess, sugar interferes with neuron communication, hindering memory formation and storage. This is especially concerning as we age, since our brains become less efficient at neutralizing oxidative stress and inflammation, both worsened by sugar consumption. To protect your memory and support lasting brain health, try reducing your daily intake of added sugars. Swap refined sugar for natural options like fresh fruit, which provides sweetness and balanced nutrients. Small changes like this create a healthier environment for your brain, supporting mental clarity, sharper memory, and quicker thinking. Food number 2, trans fats. Trans fats are another major threat to memory and brain health. Found in margarine, processed snacks, packaged cookies, and fried foods, these fats are added to improve texture and extend shelf life. But frequent consumption has been linked to increased body-wide inflammation, especially in the brain, and to the development of neurodegenerative diseases. Research shows that too much trans fat can impair memory and cognition by causing plaque buildup in the arteries, reducing blood flow and the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to the brain. This creates conditions ripe for oxidative stress, one of the key drivers of brain cell aging and cognitive decline over time. To reduce these risks, avoid trans fats and choose healthy fats instead, like those found in avocados, olive oil, and nuts. These alternatives not only help protect the brain from inflammation, but also promote good circulation, essential for keeping your memory sharp. Including them in your diet can make a big difference in long-term mental health. Food number 3, refined carbohydrates. Refined carbs like white bread, pasta, cakes, and cookies made with refined flour are quickly digested and turned into glucose. This process causes blood sugar spikes, promoting chronic inflammation and oxidative stress that directly affect brain health and can accelerate cognitive decline. Over time, excess refined carbs can slow down thinking and make it harder to retain information. Studies indicate that high-carb diets are associated with a higher risk of memory issues, especially in people over 60. These high glycemic foods cause rapid energy fluctuations, leaving the brain vulnerable to memory lapses and concentration problems. In the long run, these effects can contribute to premature brain cell aging and increased risk of neurodegenerative diseases. To protect your brain, swap refined carbs for whole grain options like brown rice, oats, and whole grain bread, which release energy gradually and offer more nutrients. Want more tips on strengthening your memory and protecting your brain? Check out the link pinned in the comments for exclusive advice and strategies on including brain-protective foods in your routine. Food number 4, alcoholic beverages. Excessive alcohol consumption is highly harmful to memory and mental health, affecting the brain in multiple ways. When consumed in large amounts, alcohol interferes with neural connections and the brain's communication systems, leading to memory lapses and reduced cognitive ability. This effect is worsened by alcohol's role as a nervous system depressant, which, over time, impairs essential mental functions. Research shows that prolonged alcohol use, even in small amounts, can harm the hippocampus, the area of the brain responsible for forming new memories. Additionally, alcohol promotes dehydration, and since the brain is around 75% water, dehydration makes it harder for the brain to function, affecting cognitive health, memory formation, and learning. For those aiming to protect memory, moderation is key. Instead of alcoholic beverages, try antioxidant-rich drinks like teas and natural juices that help protect the brain and support hydration. This change not only keeps your brain functioning optimally, but also provides essential nutrients for long-term mental health. Food number 5, ultra-processed foods. Ultra-processed foods like chips, packaged cookies, ready meals, and fast food contain a harmful mix of sugars, fats, and chemical additives that compromise brain health. These products are packed with artificial ingredients and preservatives that, over time, promote inflammation in the body and increase the risk of cognitive decline. Studies show that diets high in ultra-processed foods are linked to worsening memory and brain function. This is because these foods can disrupt gut microbiota, affecting the gut-brain connection, known as the gut-brain axis. When the gut is inflamed or unbalanced, it can reflect in worsened cognitive function and even mood changes. To protect your memory, opt for fresh, natural foods whenever possible. Prioritize antioxidant-rich foods, like fruits and vegetables, which help fight free radicals and keep the brain healthy. Simple swaps in your routine, like choosing fresh snacks over processed ones, can make a big difference in preserving cognitive function and mental health over the years. Food number 6, canned foods with preservatives. Canned foods like soups, vegetables, and meats are convenient, but often contain chemical preservatives that can harm the brain. Preservatives like nitrates and benzoates are commonly added to extend shelf life, but research shows they promote inflammation and oxidative stress, factors that negatively impact memory and cognition. When consumed regularly, these preservatives can interfere with cerebral blood circulation, making it harder for brain cells to receive proper nourishment, which affects cognitive functions like attention and memory. Additionally, many canned foods are high in sodium, which can lead to hypertension. High blood pressure is a risk factor for brain health, reducing blood flow and oxygen to the brain, contributing to cognitive decline over time. To avoid these issues, choose fresh or frozen foods, which usually don't contain harmful preservatives. Incorporating fresh vegetables and unprocessed meats into your daily routine is an effective way to preserve brain health and keep your memory in good shape. Switching out canned foods for fresh options helps ensure that your brain gets the nutrients it needs and supports healthy circulation while reducing the risk of inflammation. Food number 7, processed meats. High in sodium, processed meats like ham, sausage, bacon, and salami contain high levels of sodium and preservatives, which can harm the brain. Frequent consumption of these products promotes body-wide inflammation and hampers blood circulation, directly impacting memory and cognition. Additionally, the high sodium content in these meats can increase blood pressure, which restricts blood flow to the brain, affecting functions like attention and information processing. Studies show that diets high in processed meats are linked to a greater risk of cognitive decline and neurodegenerative diseases. Excess sodium and additives like nitrites and nitrates in these meats increase oxidative stress and cause brain cell damage over time. These preservatives can also release toxic compounds during digestion, negatively impacting brain health. To protect your memory and avoid these risks, opt for fresh, high-quality proteins like fish, eggs, and lean meats, as well as plant-based options like legumes and tofu. For more tips on keeping your brain healthy, check out the link pinned in the comments. There you'll find guidance on strengthening your memory with simple diet and lifestyle changes. Avoiding these 7 foods can make a huge difference for your memory and brain health, especially as the years go by. Small dietary changes like cutting back on sugar, trans fats, and processed foods are powerful steps to protect your cognitive abilities and keep your mind active and sharp. Incorporating natural foods rich in antioxidants and essential nutrients is an effective strategy for promoting neuroprotection and mental well-being. Remember, Caring for your brain health is an investment that pays off in quality of life and longevity. Which of these foods are you going to start avoiding? Share with us in the comments and stay tuned for more health and wellness tips. Until next time, stay strong, stay healthy, and keep thriving. Guardians of Health.